Nothing beats the feeling of winning the lotto. Most of us see lottery winners as the luckiest people in the world, but for some, that's far from the truth. The largest jackpot winners are still ordinary people despite having hundreds of millions of dollars at their disposal. So how do Powerball winners live their lives today, years after winning the lottery? Let's get it on. Number 8. David Edwards, $41 million. David Edwards was overcoming his drug addiction when he was one of 4 who won $295.7 million in the Powerball jackpot in 2001. Well, he chose the lump sum payment of $41 million. He and his wife Shauna were initially pleased by their victory, but their relation quickly deteriorated as time passed. As a result of David's extravagant spending on things such as cars, homes, and jewelry, he became friends with several A-list actors, actresses, and other famous people. Because of everything he went through, he was motivated to write a book titled The Devil Made Me Do It. After his extravagant lifestyle caused irreparable damage to their marriage, Shauna filed for divorce. David, too, developed a gambling addiction and ultimately blew his whole fortune on the tables. He later died in 2013 from an accidental overdose, leaving behind a problematic legacy. Some people pity him because of his history as a drug addict, while others have criticized him for squandering his money and living a careless lifestyle. Although it has a tragic ending, David's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of allowing wealth to cloud one's judgment. David's story serves not just as a dismal cautionary tale about the dangers of coming into unexpected wealth, but also as an illustration of how important it is to demonstrate empathy and tolerance. Number 7. Jack Whittaker, $113 million. On the evening of Christmas Eve in 2002, Jack Whittaker, the owner of a construction company in Putnam County, West Virginia, won a Powerball prize that broke all previous records. A single payment of $113 million after taxes out of a total award of $315 million went directly into his pocket. At the time, Whittaker was 55 years old and had amassed a net worth of $17 million before his Powerball win. In the years after he won the Powerball, he lost millions of dollars, watched his home burn down, was poisoned, and became a first-rate jerk. He also endured multiple family tragedies, including the terrible murder of his granddaughter. His life seemed to turn for the worse after winning the Powerball. Initially, Jack was overjoyed and couldn't wait to brag about his good fortune to his close friends and family. He contributed about $50 million to various charities and bestowed nearly all of it on loved ones. On the other hand, as time passed, Jack's life got ever more chaotic. His daughter and granddaughter both overdosed on drugs, and he was robbed numerous times throughout their lives. Jack had numerous run-ins with the law for various crimes such as driving drunk, violence, and others. In an interview with ABC News, Jack expressed regret for winning the lottery and said it had been nothing but a source of misery for him. He went as far as to remark that he regretted not tearing up the winning ticket and throwing it away before he realized he had won. Number 6. Marie Holmes, $127 million. Most of Marie Holmes' prize money has been spent on the people most important to her. Marie Holmes was one of the 3 people who shared a third of the $564 million Powerball jackpot on February 11, 2015. She decided to take the money in one lump payment, and after taxes and other deductions, she was awarded approximately $127 million from a sum of $188 million. In the years leading up to her victory in the lottery, Marie supported her family by working in grocery stores and quick-service restaurants. She hoped to use the money for one of her child's treatments to pay off some of her debt, go back to school, donate part of it to charity, and perhaps even buy a new home for her parents. She pledged to donate 10% to the Pleasant Hill Missionary Baptist Church. However, she gave approximately $1.5 million, making it the largest donation ever given to a religious organization from a lottery. Despite this, the church pastor filed a lawsuit against Marie Holmes, alleging that she pledged to pay up to $10 million to the church, which she was forced to pay. Number 5. Cindy and Mark Hill, $136.5 million. In November 2012, Cindy and Mark Hill were announced as one of the 2 Powerball jackpot winners, worth $587.5 million. This netted them a whopping $136.5 million in a lump sum payment after taxes. Since their victory, the Hills have chosen to remain in the background. Mark continues to purchase his morning coffee at the local convenience store. He ultimately decided against purchasing a Camaro sports car and instead went with a more practical pickup truck. However, this does not imply that the Hills have not made good use of the windfall that they have received. Even before they won the Powerball, the Hills have been giving back to the Camden Point, Missouri community by contributing to various charities there. The Hills' generosity has multiplied by a factor of 10 now that they have millions of dollars due to winning the Powerball jackpot. The two even built a brand new fire station and a baseball field at Camden Point. Moreover, the Hills gave the local government about $50,000 to assist it in purchasing land for a new sewage treatment facility. Lastly, the Hills have given North Platte High School a sizable contribution to the school scholarship fund. It is unknown what the Hills have been up to in the time since then. However, given their kind nature, it's no doubt that the $136.5 million continues to be used well. Number 4. Pedro Quezada, $221 million. Pedro Quezada's life changed forever after winning the $338.3 million Powerball jackpot. As a result of this victory, Quezada moved up to the position of the 4th richest player in the annals of the game. The news of his wins spread quickly across the nation, and people everywhere were curious about what he would do with all of his newly acquired wealth. What followed was the start of an exciting and eventful journey that would take Quezada's life in a myriad of trajectories over his lifetime. After submitting his claim, Quezada decided to receive his award as a single payment of $221 million after taxes. After he paid off all of his responsibilities and left his position at the bodega he had worked at for years, his family was able to relocate from their tiny apartment in Passaic, New Jersey, to a beautiful house in the affluent town of Clifton, New Jersey. He donated a significant amount of money to charitable organizations, including a $1 million fund to assist Passaic in recovering from the effects of Hurricane Sandy. He enjoyed taking his family on adventures worldwide and teaching them about different cuisines in their spare time. However, with his newly acquired wealth came an entirely new set of obstacles. A lawsuit was brought against Quezada by an ex-girlfriend of his who claimed that he owed her a percentage of his winnings. People attempted to exploit his wealth by scamming and perpetrating other forms of fraud on him. Despite this, Quezada has retained his calm and focused on the most important things, including spending time with the people he cares about and giving himself to his faith and community. He has continued his charitable contributions and has remained connected to his childhood community. Number 3. Gloria C. MacKenzie, $270 million. The previous record for the largest single Powerball jackpot win was held by Gloria C. MacKenzie in 2013 when she won $590.5 million with a single ticket. After choosing the lump sum payment amount, she received $370 million. After being taxed, she was left with $270 million. She had been a native of Florida and was 84 years old. She was the lucky winner of $500 million, which she used to purchase the Ford family's former estate in Maine so that she could be closer to her relatives there. To put the cherry on top of it all, she purchased a luxury boat dubbed the Infinity. What about the rest of her money? She's been captured on camera at her grocery shopping at Walmart and spending her time playing slot machines at a local casino. She is also well known for her generous contributions to charitable causes, particularly those that benefit children and animals. One of the funniest aspects of Gloria's story is how she won the lottery. She only won because someone else let her move to the front of the line at a gas station, allowing Gloria to purchase the winning ticket. She told the media that she was not one to play the lottery regularly. However, the person's generosity encouraged her to purchase a ticket. The life of Gloria C. MacKenzie demonstrates that life can take a positive turn at any moment, including later in life. Number 2. John and Lisa Robinson, $327.8 million. On January 13, 2016, John and Lisa Robinson won a third of the record-breaking $1.58 billion Powerball jackpot. This win broke the previous record by a wide margin. The Robinsons chose to take their prize money in a lump sum and got $327.8 million after taxes. After John and Lisa Robinson won the Powerball and became instant millionaires, they spent their earnings on a multi-million-dollar estate, including a movie theater and a private lake. They have successfully avoided being mentioned in the media, except for the mansion. The 10-bedrooms mansion set them back $6.2 million. Their mansion is located on over 50 acres, and it has a private lake and some of the most stunning views that money can get. Number 1. Mavis Wanczyk, $336 million. Mavis Wanczyk, a resident of Massachusetts, bought the winning ticket on August 23, 2017, making her the most famous individual lottery winner in North America. According to reports, she decided to stay in the background after the significant victory. The Massachusetts woman received a lump sum payment of $336 million after taxes were deducted. Con artists attempted to take advantage of Mavis's name, but they were promptly uncovered by the government and the press when they tried to do so. Following the victory, Mavis quit her position at the Mercy Medical Center in Springfield, but neither her whereabouts nor her current condition are known at this time. Most people had the impression that she intended for things to play out in this manner all along. When Mavis was asked what she intended to do with her winnings, she said she would rather be left alone to consider her alternatives. Since she has been significantly absent as of late, it appears that she was also granted her request. That's all from this video. What would you do if you won the Powerball? Would you travel the world, buy mansions and cars, or stay low-key? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our luxurious content. And why not click on another video showing now? This is The Luxurious. Talk to you in the next video.